Alright, hello everyone. We ran into a wild encounter immediately apparently, but my name is H and welcome back in the Pokemon Indigo / Pokemon Anil playthrough here on the YouTube. We are here on the brink of Mount Silver. Apparently we need to go through that to get to Pokemon League. So I guess Mount Silver will be our victory road in this game, as we kinda discovered in the last episode. So, yeah, I mean, ain't nothing to it, I think. We're just gonna head inside. We should be fine ish, like regarding our healing items, I think. Let's just start going about this place and see. I mean, this might not be like might not be the victory road yet. Maybe we go through first the Mount Silver to even get to the victory road. I guess we'll see as we head forward up and above this place. Do we have like any trainers to fight actually here, or are we just kinda... Oh, we have. So where there's a trainer, there's probably the right way as well, so I guess we're on the right track. Pokemon trainer where I would like to battle. Sensing Clefable, which is a bit annoying to see. A bit annoying indeed. As I said, our team is kinda weak against fairy types. Well, I guess Simmers can handle this thing, hopefully at least. Hopefully at least. Misty Burst. So there's no Misty turn up, so it's not a priority move at this point. This is good. And well, let's see how much flamethrower do first thing first. Oh my god, it's the Meteor Beam. Hopefully it doesn't have the item that blocks it to go off immediately. Actually, it doesn't. Alright, that's good. Because now we know the rock type attack is coming. I'm gonna just switch back out. Actually, could King take this thing out with single earthquake from this range? I might just give it a shot. And if King goes down, well, then that's how it shall be. Lives with 3%, okay. That is a bit... quite something. That's fine. Not the end of the world, the King won't get experience from this fight, of course. That's a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. Just torturing this thing. Because I don't remember, was there any other Pokemon after this Clefable in this fight? I think there was. In the beginning, okay. So let's Flamethrower. Has the Moon Blast button. I resist that. Why would you go with that move? Out of every single thing you could have done, decided to do that. Sure. Alright. I'm not gonna complain about that too much. Oh, there's a trainer as well. Okay. So that definitely should mean I'm the right track. Oh, maybe I have to head outside there and then kind of go the correct way from the outside a little bit. I'm gonna switch Hanzo against this Seismitoad. How do you pronounce that? For a guy who plays a lot of Pokemon, I very rarely know how to pronounce any Pokemon's names actually. I haven't watched the anime, so maybe I should watch the anime. The whole thing, starting from season 1. It'll take a while though. Anyway, let's just stay in, I guess. What does this thing do? Use double edge. Ow. That did hurt a bit. Takes the recoil damage though, so that's nice. Let's hope that Earthquake is enough from this range to take this thing out. Alright, good. We didn't get the Moxie, so that was the last Pokemon, sure. And then let's fight this guy. I guess this is the right way then. You have a Stoutland, sure. The immediate is a bit annoying. Just use Crunch to start. Get the defense drop, nice. Take down. Really hurt a bit. I might just go Superpower now. Nice. We do get the attack drop from that as well, but then we get it back up with the Moxie, so I guess it's kind of fine. Steelix, just Earthquake, probably won't die to single hit. Okay. Well, that's kind of bad though still. We get Hanzo in. Hanzo can resist the ground type moves. Breaking swipe. That's not kind of what I was expecting, but that happened. Let's go with Seed Bomb. Nice damage, unfortunately. Try to lead seed this thing. Maybe. Can we even live in the next one? Nope. These trainers are really tough. I didn't even need the lead seed in yet. Okay, this is fine. There we go. Alright, that's that. We can use the vial here to also heal up our team. And here's a metal trainer. This is definitely taking us to the top of the Mount Silver. Which I guess is the way to go. Lucario. I'm just Earthquake. See what happens. This thing hits super effectively against us as well. But we can one-shot it. Alright, that's pretty good. And then overnight. I guess I'll just crunch. Yeah. Do okay damage at least. Brave won't be so bad. Yep. It's fine. Okay. Simple enough. And is there something left still? I guess there is, because we got another Moxie boost. Okay, I don't think we might outspeed this thing. We do. Then we are fine. Absolutely fine. Alright. There might be some rival fights in this place, right? Would be pretty legit to assume so, I think. I think this is where we get to the top. Some guy blocking our path. Can we even get here, actually? Wait, is this not the right way to go? Right. So we don't get to the summit of the mountain, but we have to go... I think here, this is probably a new way that has been made for this game. Yep, there's more trainers. So this must take us to the Pokemon League. And then maybe in the post-game we can get the top of the Mount Silver or something like that. We'll see. Oof, that's right. Period though. I think Hanzo can deal with this thing if we can get him in safely. Oh, damn, really? What the hell? Where did that... Where did that came from? What? That was quite something. Okay, I'm just Psychic here, I guess. We'll do good damage. Hello, Russ. Play with 1 HP, let's go. Let's get another Psychic in. There we go. Bit clutch with the 1 HP there. Surfetch, can I outspeed this thing? Probably not. Oh, I can, let's go. Get some healing. Pretty good healing. Yeah, Leaf Blade. Hopefully don't kill me. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, is there anything else? Shiftry is weak to them. Training is a spell, can I? But I cannot outspeed this one, okay. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, these are basically the same level as my team is, so of course I won't be able to just one-shot everything or outspeed everything. Enemies grew a bit stronger after the last gym, I guess you could say. But there goes the Shiftry. We're fine. Alright. Sit here. Okay, did we now arrive? Yeah, I guess we arrived to the Pokemon League maybe already. That was actually kind of a bit maybe quicker than I expected. Let's see. Yeah, alright. What do we got here? Just some... Okay. There's a... Hey! Okay. We have some ice Pokemon we could get from here. I have no idea, honestly. What to expect from the Elite Four. Oh! We have a rival fight against you, man. Pokemon League towers before us like an unreachable peak surrounded by ice. I wasn't sure I'd ever reach this point, yet here I am standing at the very end of it all. But what about you? What feelings are you running through right now? Excitement, uncertainty, confidence. I can't stop thinking about everyone we met on this journey. Trainers, gym leaders, researchers. Each of them loved Pokémon in their own way. Weird as it was, even Team Rocket had a bond with their Pokémon. We chose to become trainers, but there are countless other ways people and Pokémon can share their lives. That's why I need to battle you one final time right here, right now. Speak to me through your Pokémon. Okay. Let's see. Red might have toughened up a little bit since we last time fought him. Oh, look his sprite. Did his sprite... Was his sprite always that? Did it change? I don't know, but Annihilate scares a little bit. Let's see if he can outspeed at least. Oh yeah, this will be neutral damage, so it doesn't get effect. Yeah. Can I kill it with Earthquake from 53? Maybe? I'll just try. Because you know, Crunch did quite okay damage. But I mean, for some reason it just keeps on spamming the poison jab. Thankfully, of course, it's not super effective. But now that it went down with the hell damage, I don't think I get the Moxie boost. Yep, that's a little bit unfortunate. Noctowl. Is that a shiny Noctowl? I'm gonna just switch to Ampharos, I think, here. Yes, that's okay. Okay. And I'm gonna just discharge. There we go. Pretty good damage. Ooh, get the paralysis. Call Mind. I hope it's still dead to the next discharge. Even after that special defense raise that it got. Runs it's not taking hail damage. Am I saying that correctly? Ow. Yeah, it doesn't take hail damage for some reason. But now I can go in with the king, take this thing off, get the Moxie boost. And maybe even just get a speed boost with the Scale Shot as well. I do get the defense drop though, so we'll see if this works out or not. Might have been a little bit risky thing to do. But let's see what comes in next. Flareon. So let's just Earthquake. Shoot, one shot. Yeah, another Moxie boost. Okay, we have a speed boost, defense drop, and +2 attack. I guess that's pretty good situation. We're not taking hail damage. Did we took hail damage in the beginning of the this matchup, or do I just remember it wrong already? Anyway, okay, lives. Ow. Unfortunate, didn't get the sweep. I reckon though, Simons can outspeed this thing and just take it out with the Johto. Let's get the special attack boost with that. Can we get a sweep going with Simons? Well, I don't know how many Pokemon there are even left. Can it even be called a sweep at this point, even if we would finish up the rest of the Red's team? Scizor is thankfully very weak. Flamethrower is already like that. Oh, but it had a focus. Oh, focus band. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, I think it's still slower unless it has some priority move. No priority moves. Let's get a +2. Because I don't know what the last Pokemon is. Actually, no idea. Let's see. We will see. The Simons to level 70. Ah, Windsor. Okay, so we have +2 Flamethrower in our hands. Oh, it's going to be Mega Venusaur probably. Yeah. Well, at the back we also have our Noivern Toothless, so I think we have a good matchup against this thing with our team. Yeah, Earth Bomb, of course. Will hurt a lot. We get a place boosted +2 Flamethrower though. Okay, it still lives it. I do think Toothless can just come in and finish this thing off, so we can kinda have to maybe even sack Simons here, because I don't want to take a risk of sending Toothless into against Sludge Ball, for example. Could have hurt a lot. We even have a Sucker Punch with the hand, so if something would go wrong here. I mean, I guess we can miss the Air Slash, but we don't. Okay. Good. Very nice. Smooth going all the way to Pokemon League. Well, Somewhat at least. That's all, for now anyway. Now you go to the Mount Silver summit, maybe. Alright, after everything I've learned, I made my decision. Pokémon League will have to wait. My journey needs to take me farther. There are so many trainers I haven't fought, so many Pokemon I haven't caught yet. I'm going to travel to other regions and find experiences that make me even stronger, and who knows, maybe someday. Of course I'm not going anywhere until I see how you as Asudera do against the Elite Four. One of you absolutely has to become champion, got it? I won't accept anything else. Since I can't push you any harder myself, let me support you with these items. Okay. Thank you for the capsules, I guess. Yeah, just gonna throw us a bunch of these. Alright, and that's that. Where's the Pokemon League building? Here? Wait a minute, we have a whole damn Indigo City here, okay. What the hell, there are people living here and everything, wow. Swift Camp, okay, I mean, interesting. I really didn't expect there to be like a complete city actually here. But is there a Pokemon Center? Here. Yeah, here we have like the place itself, but as I said, we are not at the level cap at the moment with our team. So I'm not sure could my team actually handle Elite Four at the moment. Might have to do some grinding. We can explore through the town and that route actually as well. Just to see if there's anything super interesting here. But I might, as I said, have to do some... Maybe I'll do some off-screen grind to get my team to the level cap before I, head on to the... even attempt the Elite Four. Looks like there's anything super interesting. We're gonna do a wing beat TM from here. That's kinda actually a good move. Maybe what we could still do to the end of this, we could actually go just into the Elite Four and just to check out it a little bit. I mean, we're not gonna like properly attempt it now. The first will be Lorelei with like, is it like ice Pokemon mainly? We just kind of scout out a little bit that, do we have like any sort of chance at the moment to even beat Lorelei, for example. We can buy some healing items here. We don't really need them in the battle because we can't use them in the battle because we're playing the radical mode, of course, but we could still just get a bunch of hyper potions and full restores actually as well. But just, check out just how difficult the Elite Four would be in general in this game. I mean, if we for some reason get super lucky and are able to beat them somehow in the first try, I'll take that, but let's see. First of all, neither you nor your opponents will be allowed to use healing items. I mean, that's how we played throughout the whole game. So we'll collect any you have before starting. Yeah, you won't leave the Pokemon League until you complete the challenge, but your Pokemon will be fully healed after each battle. Okay. Then explain. Yeah, let's go. As said, I just want to scout out how difficult fight this will be. Let's check out the Lorelei just first and see how far we can get. Can we even beat her at the moment, or do we just get immediately wrecked? So we'll know a little bit what to prepare for, basically. And what kind of team they have as well. So Lorelei starts with the Aurorus, level 68. And it's a little bit scary Pokemon to see, I think. Because it probably have some rock type moves, ice type moves. We have King with the superpower, which is 4 times super effective against this thing. So that is kind of cool. We'll see actually, do I even leave a hit from this? It's immediately flamethrower. Yeah, it's neutral. Jealous is stealth rock, okay. Interesting. So what happens this turn? We'll get the special attack. Raise, I think I may be able to leave because it's not stab, so I think I can leave one of those earth powers. And I do have my left hours to recover some HP. And maybe this will be enough to take this Aurorus out. Nope. Leaves with the 1 freaking HP. Okay. Is it a good idea to bring King in? Because King can of course take this thing out, but King is not very good against ice type moves, generally speaking. But let's get the speed boost, I guess. I guess we can see if King can take someone out in this battle. Depending on what other Pokemon Lorelei would have, of course. This is a Titan, right? Just full on pure ice type. Let's just superpower. Right, okay. Oh, it has the liquidation. I probably cannot leave that. Fair. But honestly, if I can beat at least some of these enemies from Lorelei's team, it might be just worthwhile to grind my team by fighting Lorelei again and again. It probably is even faster than just trying to beat them wild Pokemon. Maybe. I might just actually Mega Evolve already. Because I think I can outspeed this Titan and take it out with the Psychic. Yeah. Alright, that's good to see, I guess. Good thing is we also get experience for fighting people. It's not like we cannot get any experience or something like that. This thing probably outspeeds, but... Wow, okay. I didn't expect this thing to hit so hard. That it just... Oh, Life Orb. Okay, I guess that kinda makes sense then. Yeah, now we're screwed. And Joan Noivern won't be able to help in this battle, that's for sure, because you know... Because you know, they probably just get one-shot by everything here. Ah! Why did you sword dash again with Druids? A little bit don't make no sense. Now is probably a good time to send in actually Tool Test, because this thing is probably gonna use a ground tackle. Yep, so we can actually just get some chip damage against this thing. Actually, yeah, let's just get some chip damage. We can. Oh, it has the ice armor, so priority. Okay, I was kind of expecting that maybe I can get a flinch and then he gets going. Can Hanzo live a ice shard? That's a question. Because we can get super effective damage with Seed Bomb if we can. But it all comes down to it. Oh, yeah, it didn't went with that. Okay, but that will do the work. So basically, yeah. I mean, I think there are a couple things I can try, definitely, in this battle, to find a way to win. But it's not gonna be super easy still. But yeah, that's fine. Let's actually... I'm gonna just try again. I have another lab. So what I can do is start the fight with the king and superpower that Aurora's with the 4 times super effective superpower. Let's see what happens here if I just superpower immediately. It lives with 2 HP and immediately just throws the blizzard. Interesting. Honestly, this is not even the end of the world though. But yeah, I think a couple more levels just for the king and it can one-shot this thing. Now what we can do is get a Torch Ring in, finish this thing off, and get the special attack boost. Let's see, does Lorelei send the Mammoth Swine? And if yes, will it be able to outspeed my Simmons and take Simmons out with single attack? It can outspeed, and it can one-shot. Okay, maybe with a little bit more levels, he can maybe leave one hit from that. Of course, it's not guaranteed or anything, but there might be a small chance. Let's see what happens with the Gardevoir. Can we get anything done at the moment? If I'll just Mega Evolve again. Okay, we are actually faster. That's interesting. Icicle Crash. Yeah, it just kinda almost takes me out anyway. We can training this, but I don't know. Yeah, and there's the Ice Shot anyway. Would have not probably been enough anyway. How low was the mouse one last time when we tried to Seed Bomb it? Oof, a misclick. Damn. Screwed this attempt over with that, that's for sure. Gonna be kinda... It's very delicate. In a sense that you need to do every turn perfectly pretty much. To win these types of battles. Of course, if I just hard counter this team with something, of course it would be much easier to deal with, but yeah, looks like it's just gonna be easiest to grind. I'll grind my guys to level cap, and then we start to like do proper attempts against this elite form, because yeah, we're gonna need every inch of strength we can pull off for our team. But yeah, there were already some close situations where we could have almost won shot, but you know, we just weren't quite there yet, so that's why we weren't able to do it here now. But it's fine. So what I will do is I will go off screen for a while. I will end this episode here. I'm gonna do some off-screen grinding for my team. And once I have my team on the level cap of 75, we're gonna return to what probably will be the final episode of this playthrough, at least for the time being. I mentioned this a couple videos back, but I said if you want to see me do the possible post-game content of this game, let me know in the comments if you haven't already, so I'll know to then continue the playthrough even after the Pokemon League. But it's going to be all up to you. I normally attempt to play these Pokemon games through all the way to Pokemon League, and well, do the post game if I myself personally wants to do it, or if you guys request it. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't want to. I could do it, but I might also just like to enjoy it off screen. But if you want to see me record it and do the playthrough, continue to play through with that, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's going to be all for today's episode. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new people here. And yeah, that's pretty much all. I will see you in the next video of this playthrough and other future videos as well. For now, it's going to be bye bye.